convicted killers class. You goddamn right. You ain't, man, you better read up on Shaka. You got to take Shaka's class to graduate Georgetown. You have to take a convicted killers class to graduate.
Hey, that's a crazy headline right there. To graduate from Georgetown is crazy.
Yeah, they graduate from Georgetown.
That shit lit.
Yeah. Facts. Shaka runs that motherfucker with iron fist. So not only are you gonna have the streets, you're gonna have a different type of viewers. Like you're gonna have the streets and you're gonna have those white collar and blue collar motherfuckers tuning in. They be like, oh, Shaka's doing the interview. I wanna see what he's gonna say, what he's gonna talk about. Big Mount Media, oh, let's see. Like Shaka is different, bro. And he's been out here years and been consistent. Ain't no slip ups and all that bull. Like Shaka, what he say he mean. I ain't on that. And he mean that.
How you feel like he got that reputation though?
Or what? Which one?
Yeah.
Just being like the man, like I don't know, like the way you described him, it just sound like
The old Shaka or the reform Shaka?
the old that start from the beginning.
Shaka's from 18th and D, a legendary neighborhood in Washington, D.C. that's known for cracking heads.
Like what year though you think this is?
Man, this was like the early 90s. I mean, late 90s, early 2000s. Them dudes was, you know, they was knocking stuff off, man. They was punishing shit. You know what I mean? Shaka was one of the leaders then. He was one of the big dogs. As a youngin', Shaka came to jail as a teenager. He was 16, bro. Multiple homicides, bro. Came to jail.
All them niggas, bro, was getting juvenile life. They was spanking them niggas.
They
like
spanking
Halim and all them.
Yeah.
So the reason I really want to get the Halim Flowers interview is because Halim, it was this HBO documentary.
Thug Life in D.C.
Yeah, so they got him like in the documentary at like, how old was he back in the joint? Like 15 by that time.
15 just turned 16.
Yeah, but he was sentenced way back when, you feel me? So he was one of the youngest people to ever
Call
get...
him Little Face, Baby Face.
Yeah, to ever get sentenced to life in jail as a child, you feel me? And came home from that, you feel me? And now he does art and things like that, like real art, like gallery art.
He teaches Georgetown too.
But look though, so growing up, that's when you was learning about him? Like when you first learned about him?
College, after college when I really started, after I met you and we started really doing it, I really started like getting into like finding people and finding stories and shit like that is when I really started like looking at home first. Like, you feel me? Because I feel like we go outward for these stories, but it's a lot of niggas in the city that got crazy shit, you feel me?
I ain't gonna lie though, I feel like you got like a good like passion for that joint though. I feel like
I love that shit though. I ain't gonna hold you.
You be knowing some shit too though.
Man, nah, cause I feel like I ain't gonna hold you. The history is the only thing that like I don't know I can confide in because like everything gonna change, but knowing that story of what did happen, bro, I feel like I need to know. I'm one of them niggas that I want to know how shit works. So knowing the story and knowing how your mind work and what you've been through, like, you feel me? So I'm gonna ask you everything just cause I want to see where you was at and like how your mental work in that. That's the psychology. Like that's why no bullshit. That's why I like that shit though, cause I be trying to see what the fuck where a nigga mind be at. You hear me?
Yeah.
But
It's super smart, bro.
that shit we
Super smart, bro. I'm talking about jail was designed for mental torment. To mentally break you, bro. So for these dudes to go in there as teenagers, bro, as kids, bro, and their mind be as sharp and as strong as it is now, bro, where they're teaching Georgetown college students classes. They hold classes in Georgetown, bro. Like it just speaks to the oak of the man, bro. You know what I mean? Like it just showed that if it wasn't for them being a product of the environment, they would have been so much more in this world, bro. With the right opportunity and the right guidance, bro. Like them dudes are mentally dangerous, bro. Them are the leaders, bro.
Being that you like grew up in the system though, you feel like what he did though is kind of like almost impossible, or you feel like if you stay
man,
focused,
we need to run. We need to go live, brother.
I thought we live.
Oh, dude.
Bro, I thought we was live the whole time.
Oh, we is. All right, bet. My fault. High moment. My fault. High moment. My bad. But nah, Nah, go ahead. What your discussion was?
Now, come on, what we doing?
Fumble. Nah. We getting into it though. But now I was about to say, just real like curiosity though. Like
Right.
even you growing up in the system and shit like that, cause I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of niggas say so much shit about you. Your shit was psycho. You feel what I'm saying? So like, nah, even know. Why was you psycho? Like everybody asked about the reform shit, but why was you psycho? Was it because you was already like that coming from the streets, or do you feel like you was adapting into a whole new element, knowing that you got all this time and you looking at really having to sit in this motherfucker with other kids? You hear the stories when you on the street or what niggas doing in jail, shit like that. So do you feel like you adopted becoming really psycho and owning into that mentality more so when you got in jail and you first touched that yard?
So in the streets and in jail, like my name came from. First, they was calling me Big Young because I was a big old young dude, right? I was Big
Like
Young.
shit.
So what happened was, I don't have family in D.C. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but my immediate household. You know what I'm saying? When I jumped off the porch, when I got tired of seeing niggas coming in and out the house, because my mother needed help. When I got tired of listening to my mother saying she needed help, you know what I mean? And I seen that it was, it was a need there. I'm looking out the window, I see niggas out there with the butters on, fly. And I'm like, shit, whatever they doing, I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? So what happened was, when I jumped off the porch, I like, even though as a child I couldn't explain what was going on, I knew that I was being shunned because I was younger. I knew that older dudes, like, man, you got this little ass boy out here, man, this little boy. I knew it. So in my mind, I'm like, whatever I need to do to show y'all that I'm supposed to be out here and that I fit in, I'm going to do it. That's one thing about children, that they are so brave, man. You know what I mean? They're imaginative and they brave because they haven't seen or felt real consequence yet, right? So they willing to do anything. You know what I mean? So, and that's why a lot of these countries, what they do, they go get children and turn them into warriors and soldiers, right? Because children are some of the most bravest and impressionable and easily to manipulated people. And, so what winds up happening, I started showing people that I was willing and that I was here to stay. But the things that I was doing, because of my, me being brave, and then me being brave put me in situations where I'm like, oh shit. Like, man, listen, man, a dude putting money on your head, a dude saying that, he willing to pay this and that to get you. And now my braveness and my fear, you know what I mean? Fear brings that fight or flight. And I just was too, I was too stupid to run. So I sit there and I say, listen, you know what I mean? And that made me more calculated and more dangerous, right? So, what wound up happening, one day dudes, they was all gathered around, it was like, listen, this little motherfucker's crazy. You know what I mean? I'm standing there, they all standing around, they like, listen, this little motherfucker, he is crazy, man. They like, yeah, that's why we need to change his name from Big Youngin to Crazy. He say, nah, he ain't crazy. That motherfucker is psycho. Right? And that's where my name came from, and that's what stuck with me. Now, I got the nickname. Names are very dangerous. When you start calling a kid a nickname, in their mind, they need to live up to that name. So I felt like I need to live up to that nickname. And I started going even harder. Going to jail. Man, I'm hearing dudes over there getting raped. I'm like, what? Rape? You know what I mean? I'm hearing dudes getting robbed, stabbed. On my mind, I'm like, shit, I ain't going for that. I'm psycho. You know what I mean? They gonna know who I am. You know what I mean? Mixed in with my fear of getting raped and getting stabbed. Oh man, I was quick to draw. I don't care what it was. If you give me the littlest the little in my mind, which was all over the place, but all you needed to do was give me the smallest justification. As long as it was a justification, I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna hurt you. If I get boiling hot water, I'm gonna throw it in your face. I was gonna do any and everything. And then, it ain't like I'm, not in black and white in the books for it. You know what I mean? But that's just what it was. My nickname mixed with my fear, mixed with pride, mixed with all these types of things, and then come down the line, here comes being broke, realizing that I can't call home and ask for nothing. Or I'm calling home and people spending me. So now here come the robber. What Plies said the man that defended robber had to be broke. You know what I mean? And my silly young self, big old youngin', doing push-ups, squats every day, know how to fight growing up in the system. I'm robbing everybody. Anybody I come across. First thing when a dude coming to the unit, I'm gonna ask the men, y'all know him? Nah, I don't know him. Or I'm gonna sit back and watch who greets you at the door. If the right people ain't greeting you at the door, I'm gonna follow you to your cell. And I got a knife this big that I shopping every day. You know what I mean? But that's what it was. Yeah, it was, it was stupidity. Yeah, it was youth. Yeah, it was, waste of, a lot of, energy, but that's just what it was, man. You can't teach. You can't back then, man. And this is why I tell people, stop telling these youngins it's a dog-eat-dog world. Stop telling these youngins it's kill or be killed. Stop telling these youngins it's a jungle and you gonna be predator or prey. Because these youngins gonna hit it and they gonna move off of that. And they moving off of it. And you, like, unconsciously, your words are creating killers. It's like rappers. You know what I mean? Youngins want to catch a body because they hear NBA YoungBoy Lil Durk talk about it. That's what your words would do. Like you would condition these youngins and train these youngins to become killers and robbers, and all you doing is just talking. You know what I mean? But that's how that went. People was just talking, and I took it serious. You know what I mean? I thought that the people that was just talking was teaching me something, and I, lost my little mind.
And look, I got a question though. Who back then that was around your age that you respected?
Shit, I got so many dudes. So I've been doing something called Big Syke story time lately, right? And I'm just going down the list. And
what's your YouTube channel?
Yeah, no, you know what? I'm just starting to send it over there to YouTube.
Oh,
You tripping, nigga.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
Don't worry, we gonna get you on. Don't
Yeah,
even worry.
you
We
know,
gonna get you lined up. You feel me?
I need somebody to know how to edit and you know what I mean? Like I'm literally like right now on YouTube, like even on Instagram, I literally have a picture and a voiceover.
Right now, you don't need to edit shit, nigga. You set that camera up and talk. And let that shit be raw and in that bitch and put it up. The rest of it'll come along. But right now, bro, talk. Tell your story.
That's a fact. That's what I've been doing. But I'm telling the story of like, I'm talking about dudes not even from my neighborhood, bro. That I just meet through this system, bro. Like even dudes from out of town, bro. You know what I mean? Like through my walk, through my journey. Like, and I got a lot of respect for them. You know what I mean? Like, and even sitting back, at my age now, sitting back realizing, damn, I got a lot of respect for the dude that went to the law library every day when I wasn't on it. I got a lot of respect for the dude that, you know what I mean, would go to commissary and see like the violent and aggressive, the robbers, and ask them like, hey man, y'all, I'm about to make some food. Y'all hungry? Y'all want something? See, back then I thought in my mind, oh, this nigga sweet, this nigga scared. He feeding us because he's scared. But really, like, I respect him now because I'm looking at him like, damn, Slim was a man. And he seen that niggas was fucked up and he just wanted to try to help. You know what I mean? Because it came a time where niggas got him fucked up and tried to rob him. And the nigga wasn't going for it. And it was like, damn, Well, he wasn't a sucker. He wasn't just feeding niggas because he was scared. He was genuinely trying to help niggas. Like he felt bad that niggas wasn't able to go to commissary. Niggas was fucked up. He was fortunate. You know what I mean? He seen niggas that was less fortunate. It's like walking down the street seeing a homeless person. You know what I mean? And you feel bad, like, damn, like I don't know what this nigga doing with his money or what he done in life. I just see him out here looking hungry and fucked up. Let me try to help him. You know what I mean? It's empathy.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I mean? This nigga had empathy for niggas that was fucked up.
Right.
You know, so
It's a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Like even with you, like I said, we talk a lot about just seeing different people. But you one of the people me and Big Mouth talk a lot about just saying like,
yeah, I appreciate
you one
that,
of the
man.
people that you feel
That's
me,
real,
like
man.
you could do something with your story and with the shit you been through. Like niggas can't be. We talk about this shit. This nigga Big Mouth tell me this shit all the time. Like can't nobody be another you.
Right.
And other niggas could be good at shit, but can't
Right.
nobody be you and go through the experiences that you went through and tell that story. So it's like a lot of. There's a couple people that's been making waves. Another person, the Cuban Assassin, he been doing big on the YouTube.
I was locked up with Cuban Assassin. I was out the penitentiary with him.
Oh yeah, he did. He gave you a shout out too in our interview.
yeah,
He gave you a shout out in our interview.
Yeah, we used to work out. You know what I mean? My man, he was good dudes, you know?
Nah,
Good
for sure.
genuine dude. And you know what's crazy? They used to be like, when he was on the yard, I used to see him, you know what I mean, walking around. See, my man Ant Cannon introduced me to him. Ant Cannon.
He told a story about him too.
Yeah, legendary bank robber. You know what I mean? This and the third good man, Stem. You know, free Ant Cannon, Stem, man. And Cannon, that was my celly, introduced me to him. He was like, man, it's my man Recio, blah, blah, blah. And I just seen, you know, this slim red nigga, you know what I mean? You know. And I say, man, I love this nigga spirit, man. Because we in the penitentiary. You know what I mean? We out Pennsylvania, came to penitentiary, and I'm like, this nigga, like, he just in good spirit. Like,
Nah, he do got that energy to him.
I like this young nigga, man. This young nigga got real good spirit with him, right?
Yeah.
And they told me a story about him getting shot up and, you know, him being a professional boxer. I'm like, oh, that young nigga, you know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, he been through some shit too.
Yeah, you know, he definitely. But man, I'm gonna tell you something. I seen that young nigga the other day, right, on the internet. It was about a week or so ago, and he walked up with somebody, and he laughed, shook his hand, and he said, "Man, you remember me?" And the dude laughed at him and said, "Yeah, I remember." He said, "Yeah, you and your brother shot at me, man." And they laughed and they hugged, bro. I said, this young nigga like this, them.
Nah, that's real growth, man.
This
For
young
real.
nigga like this, them.
For real.
He
doing
far.
it.
He gonna go far in life, man. But that mentality and that, you know, the courage that he got, it's just magnetic, right? Yeah, but shout out to Cuban Assassin, man. Good young nigga, man. The same nigga you see now, is the same nigga you seen he was in the penitentiary. You know what I mean? Well, when he around, you know, big dudes that he fuck with.
Yeah.
you know how that go. You know, you can't be that way with everybody.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, straight up.
But nah, yeah, that's why I feel like DC, I ain't gonna lie, with a lot of y'all coming home, I feel like a lot of y'all finding y'all home on that YouTube side of things, telling them stories, because DC on the music side too, I feel like we got the light, but on the content side, me and Big Mom was talking, 2026 gonna be a crazy year with the content and shit
Yeah,
like
but
that.
even when you speak of just like content, like what perspective you speaking from?
Like people like Big Syke, Cuban Assassin, that's just YouTubers telling their story. You got me and you doing interviews, bringing main event performances to like we hitting on every different cylinder right now. So it ain't just that we got the music that's starting to, you feel me, peak a little bit, but we got so much other shit as far as content in general that's gonna bring them eyes to us. You feel me? You got people that's coming for the Big Mouth podcast, people that's trying to hear Syke stories. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like the DMV as a whole, we just like hitting on a lot of cylinders right now.
Hey, look, Big Syke a legend though. Like every time you pull up, my boy, like you don't even know we appreciative for sure.
Nah, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna tell you something, right? Man, in this thing here, right? Every other city and state networks and pushes each other, right? And build each other up. I sit back and I say, now I be having so much going on. I be wanting to pull up more. You know what I mean? But I got so much in the world stuff going on that I be dang, I can't. But I'm gonna say this, man. I appreciate and I respect your platform. You know why? Because name another podcast or platform that's pushing everybody. Then bringing people from out of state in here to bring out of state people eyes in here to watch what's going on Big Mouth media or Big Mouth platform, right? And then put a DC person on Big Mouth platform so them same out of state eyes see, see what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying? And it's major, Snap. It's major. But it's one step that I would love to see happen. With the platforms that we all have since we all coming together. We start creating content on a whole different level. You know how? You know how we could create content on a whole different level? If we start taking these youngins and the youth out here, right? And start letting them use equipment and teaching them the internet game and teaching them algorithm, right? And start helping them do content. But now we got more to talk about because then we got a whole new wave of youngins, right, that's coming up. We teaching them how to do skits.
You think they want to learn, though?
We teaching them music.
You think they want to learn?
Yeah, they want to learn.
Those niggas be hard-headed. That's what you was about to say?
Nah, but see,
you just gotta
it's going to be niggas that's hard-headed, but it's going to be niggas. It's going to be
ones
it's going to be one young nigga. They got a group of buddies that just want to
grind.
Just want to grind, but never don't know where to go, don't know how. If you start promoting it, like, listen, man, Big Mouth Media, man, if you aspiring to be a content creator, if you aspiring to do skits, they can't go to Pre-Hefner or they can't go to none of these other people and ask, hey, can you teach me? And this is what causes these youngins not to reach out. This is what's causing these youngins to hide them inner talents. These youngins are talented. They funny, they imaginative, they lyrical, they all that. But guess when they reach out, guess what they tell them? Man, I'm doing promos. If you ain't got $50, $100, get posted on my page, don't write me. And then when you send your money, you might not even get posted.
Syke do promos.
I do them free though.
Okay. But hold on. Are you discriminating? You showing love to the whole city?
So I show love to the whole city. Right? I do show love to the whole city.
Okay.
I have neighborhoods that are at odds with each other, right?
Yeah.
They're sitting back and say, well, he be here, so I ain't gonna reach out to him. You know what I mean? But if you really know Syke and you really know what I'm about, man, you can reach out to me. You know what I mean? You can holler at me. You know what I mean? There have been situations where my generation ain't this generation. This is where a lot of dudes get it twisted and mixed up, right? I'm not from your generation. My generation, we all got a common thread to each other. We got a brotherhood that y'all don't even understand or know about because you ain't from my generation and we not from y'all's. There have been times that young dudes have said, man, when I see, because who Syke affiliates with and associates with, when I see him in public, I'ma rob him. And guess what Syke do? Hey, what's up, man? Hey, you got some youngins, man, named so-and-so. Yeah, man, I got, it came across my table that they said they was gonna rob me. Don't worry, big boy, I'm on it. Then the youngest called back like, damn, Slim, I never knew that you and my big homies, damn, Slim, I never knew, you know what I mean? And it'd be like, yeah, you don't know. But that's how it go. But you got a lot of dudes that look at it like, Man, because of who Syke affiliates itself with, associates itself with, I can't deal with him. You know what I'm saying? And that be the thing.
All right, so look though. Would you say this like just crazy though? Would you say somebody like KP snapping right now?
Yeah, Shawty make good music. Yeah, KP, I done seen KP. Look, man, I'm the big homie, man, for the city. You know what I mean? Shawty, they put good music out there, man. I done seen Shawty out and about the MGM, all types of shit, man. And when Shawty see me, and when KP see me, Big Syke, right? Hey, what's up, young man? You know what I mean? I've been met KP through, when I was met, with MGE. You know what I mean? With Squirrely, Squirrely like a god brother to me, man. I know, Jahan Abraham, which is Squirrely brother, has been my mentor since I was 12 years old, bro. You know what I mean? I be out with Squirrely Lil and them, and KP deals with Squirrely Lil and them. So I've been met KP, my man, little dude. You know what I mean? I've been met them. What's up, bro? I'm in the middle of an interview.
Speaking on that, Big Mouth. Best project of 2025 out of the DMV crowd.
I'm lost.
Who your front runner?
I told him the same number. Let me call you back.
Shit. Like it's only a couple of names that really that's lit though. I feel like everybody else gonna be like underground. Like people can make music or whatever, they be good or whatever, but somebody that's kind of like lit and that's ringing. So I feel like KP kept it lit. Felt like those Savage joint that he just dropped, that was really a good tape. I feel like he should have did more on like the marketing side though. I don't really see nothing coming across my timeline. And I feel like I listened to the tape and the tape was cool. It was like, damn, my boy, you ain't, I don't know.
Give it a chance to really get legs up under it.
I feel like he ain't really been pushing it for real.
So, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, as far as like.
But he might have had though, but it just ain't been like, even if he is pushing it, I feel like he ain't doing enough for us the marketing joint because it still ain't really come across my timeline and I'm in the area. Feel me?
Who, Savage?
Yeah. And I feel like he lit though. I feel like when you speak about DC, I feel like Savage got like
that name gonna ring.
Like he like the Godfather on the low. Like this nigga like everybody like fuck with no Savage. But I feel like he can just like go a little bit harder than what he doing. Like he just got the name and the credit. Like for his marketing, he need to move around like out the DMV. I need to see him in like different states tapping in with different people on big time platforms on a consistent basis. Like, I know he was on Say Cheese at one time or whatever, but I want to see him like consistently moving, and he got to catch something that's like really ringing. But he do got that cult following though, as far as like people gonna listen to his whole tape. I just feel like he just need a banger though that the world fuck with, like on some Shot Glizzy. I'm so awesome. You feel me? Like you feel me?
Nah, yeah, I can agree with that. KP.
What you think though? Look, he looking like I don't know. What you thinking?
I think his numbers going up.
I feel like his numbers always been up though.
That's not a question. His numbers never really a question.
He got a following.
So how can you say you feel like it ain't being promoted or pushed like it's supposed to be when here it is? He got better numbers than he had before.
Yeah, but you just heard what he just said. It ain't about the numbers. I feel like he always do. I feel like he always do numbers.
You hit a ceiling.
You
hit a ceiling in your area. You hit a ceiling in your areas because from being a media platform, we see it a different way as far as like when we talk to the other bloggers and things like that, and the biggest question from them is like, where, like you feel me? Where
or even what he's doing, they be like, why am I about to post him right now? Like, what is he even doing? Because you got to think about it. People that's out from this area that's not from here, they gonna have a whole different mindset. Right. Like y'all know Savage from here, y'all know he got respect out here, whatever. But the other states, they not like, you feel me? Like there's other people inside of that state that's lit too. They got a name that they more focused on than outside their state.
That's the no Savage of they state.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So how does No Savage infiltrate those markets? You feel me?
To become even bigger.
You feel me? Because he's there. He got that name. When you come to the city, any artist coming to the
DMV
city,
stamp.
I don't think it's No Savage personally. I don't think it's his. I don't think it's his management team. You know what I think? You know what 90%, 80% of it is?
What?
DC, the name, the history, the persona that DC brings.
You think it's a tainted market?
I believe DC is tainted.
What's the persona? What's the persona?
That we up.
Huh?
That we up. We fucked up. You don't deal with them. They ain't going nowhere. Or if you so first off, right, to make it in the music industry, let me ask y'all this. Do you agree that you have to be a people's person on top of a person people should feel comfortable and feel like they should want to deal with you on a personal aspect? Name anybody that made it that doesn't have a personal relationship with somebody that made it.
No, that's a fact. I get what you're saying. The relationships is definitely gonna open the doors, and like you said, being that too cool shit it's a dime a dozen that's gonna happen to. People look at YoungBoy. YoungBoy is the most recent example of that. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody that's standoffish to the. You feel me? But
no, listen to
now.
this. No, listen, but listen.
That's what I'm saying.
Now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The most recent example. You feel what I'm saying?
Before he blew up and became the young boy that everybody loves, where he could stand alone.
He was shaking hands.
He was shaking hands.
For sure.
He was using people as crutches to get to that level.
Exactly.
But no, look, that's my whole point, though.
Have people that do not want to open the door or even meet him.
But listen, though, that's the whole play, though.
Of the persona. And look what everybody from Washington, D.C. has done when they got in front of that big stage.
But listen, though, that's the whole play, though. Listen,
they do?
The artist can chill. The artist can be cool, relax. As long as you got a aggressive manager that's tapped in, that's gonna make something shake for you. The artist can be chill because the manager about to make plays for you. All you gotta do is show up, and it's litty.
But your manager got to come from a big relationship standpoint.
It's not even a big relationship. You just gotta be somebody that be working. That
fish for
they know how to take care of
because
business.
there are managers that bust their ass right now, bro. That I see hustling day in and day out and making calls day in. Like I be in the studios, I be around these dudes, and them managers make them calls and or meet up with these music labels and these teams, and everything will go good. And then next thing you know, complete silence. Because people do not want to open the door for Washington, D.C. because of history, man. And them feeling like, man, I ain't got time for history to repeat itself.
But even before then, though, you can always turn up yourself, though. Like, it's still so much stuff, like, where you can, like, monetize or, get the word out brand, like, within yourself, though, before you even go, like, major.
The music should speak for itself. Look at Giz. Giz have over 1 million and something views on the last song he just did. What was it? I forgot the name.
No, I can't. War Journal. That's not. It wasn't War Journal. That wasn't the last joint. I can't remember the last joint.
Look at Baby J-Mo. Baby J-Mo have over 1 million and something views. They TikTok and all that across the board.
But listen, all right, so listen to
for Are You Cool? Is You Cool? Right?
But listen, how many times have you seen that, though? Somebody even say that, though?
The music speaks for itself.
I'm just saying, but how many times have you seen somebody market that?
Will keep that ceiling over top of you.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, all you gotta do is get the word out. So how many times have you seen somebody say, Baby J-Mo video did 1 million views? Even speaking that type of light, how many times you heard that? Nobody's even putting that messages out.
Anytime.
Outside of the DMV? Who?
Yeah.
Name a platform that's put that message out.
They sitting there on TikTok.
I ain't disputing the views. I feel like
Twitter,
all them boys lit.
But
I'm saying, but name a platform that you feel like that's like stamping it and highlighting it.
Excuse me, you saying like not like YouTube platform, like you talking about
a blogger.
A blogger.
It ain't even gotta be a blogger, but
you're the only blogger platform in the city that have one of Buzz. They have one. They have 2 celebrity connections. They have 3 a non-biased platform, bro. Every other blog in this city has a biased platform, doesn't have the celebrity connections. And I don't even think they bloggers for real, bro. I think they trolls. Like name one platform that isn't trolling, bro. Like, let's be real. Let's keep it honest. Let's get some real shit.
Hey, I fuck with my bloggers.
This Big Syke, we gonna keep it real on me. Right? You DMV bloggers are trolls, and you biased, and you don't have connections that you say you think you do. Look under the page. Look under the YouTube. They don't have the views, the following. They don't have it. And you don't have it. Like you one of the only ones that come through that got it, bro. You know what I mean? And that's why it's imperative for people like you to push the fact that, man, these good youngins, man, these dudes, you know, they need to be heard. Give them a chance. Because your Big Mouth Media has people from all these different cities and states tapping in. You know what I mean? The only other blogger, I'm not gonna say no names, that have other cities and states tapping in, that can give you a buzz. His followers are looking for that troll. And if you don't give them that troll, they gonna press that unsubscribe. Your followers are pressing the subscribe button because they want to see what's new or what's buzzing, or they want to see, you're like the TMZ of the DMV. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of people gonna hate because they're gonna say, oh man, them dudes ain't even from DC. That dude ain't even, you know, they gonna throw all in the mix, right? But guess what? What's undeniable? You're giving them the floor. You're giving them the microphone. You know what I mean? So, you know, then you hustling, you working. You going out there, people seeing you with the celebrities. Oh, damn, that nigga tapped in. These motherfuckers hustling. Hold up. You need to go on there. Or the managers, hey, you need to take your ass on there. This is a big move for your career because you're drowning.
Hey, yo, this man Syke is crazy, bro.
Shit looking a little funny for you right now. You need to go and get your ass over there. You ever heard of Big Mouth Media? Well, you haven't? Well, I got you booked for an interview because your ass is drowning. You going under. You're going under. You need some exposure.
Hey, look, we need to create this sound though. We need to snip the sound.
Me on me.
Man, nah, man, you need some exposure.
Yeah, you need some exposure, right? Yeah,
but nah,
you drowning.
Nah, I feel like niggas just need to work on their marketability. One person I say over there that really, really, like, I'm looking forward to their 2026 and they do everything they need to do is 3, bro.
3.
Which 3?
3 Osama.
Oh, 3 Osama.
Yeah,
Mind you, when you say 3, you gotta be, because you got Shaw Brother 3. 3 raps too now.
Nah, I'm talking about
You
B3
got
though. Lil 3.
No, yeah, Shaw already got it.
Nah, Shaw.
Him and the other youngin, my little man, Dizzy.
Yeah, Young Dizzy.
Them youngins
Oh,
got it.
Hey, listen, that's the thing that
Them
I feel
youngins
like
got it.
the DMV. I should have heard the DMV talking more about this. Young Dizzy got a song that's trending on TikTok though.
Yeah.
That's going like crazy. Like
He stay trending on TikTok,
everybody's reacting to it though, so it's like they're really listening to it, acting like they performing it, and like really, you know what I'm saying, hitting the Young Dizzy though. I feel like that's crazy.
Shout out Dizzy and 3, man. 3, I'm telling you, like 3.
I feel like 3 is the man, but Dizzy got a joint that's going, that's
Dizzy
trending
got some
though.
Shit. They be doing their shit. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. Shout out both of them.
And they got the voice, the swag. Man, I feel
like your boy had the best year though.
Who?
Giz Wop though, he's back. He came home to Giz Wop snap.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, he the
he came out to Back to the Bricks.
Back to the Bricks might be song of the year that came out of the DMV. But I ain't gonna. Yeah, Giz Wop definitely might. It's a conversation.
But then end of the year on Big Fox is crazy.
Nah, yeah, he did.
Listen, my people from out of town listen to Big Fox.
Oh, my
They say,
mama.
oh yeah, They left the city. They left the DMV
it's
saying, "Yo, Giz
undeniable.
Wop."
Nah, yeah, Giz Wop might got that front runner.
You should have put your boy on a remix.
Oh,
Foxy be fed.
Nah, yeah, you.
It's only right for the Foxes to link up.
Nah, hey,
I think it might be a competition of who the real foxes are.
Nah, man, I feel like
Niggas
they
got to put the
fucking with each
pride
other.
aside and let that
I think
shit
they
go
fucking
up.
with each other.
Yeah, they
So
got.
why don't you make the connections then? Because guess what? If you could bring Wild to be fed, I'm bringing the men.
You say, "Are you ready?"
Yeah, I'm bringing
We
them
go
back.
try to figure
Or
it out
even
for sure.
you just make a FaceTime call. Listen, man. You know, however it go. I bring the men. You make the connections. We put it together. And guess what they're gonna say? This is what we seen coming for Big Mouth Media.
They gonna fuck
They
with
in
that.
there making connections. And now here come the phone calls, all the managers, everybody. Hey, Big Mouth, you think we gonna do? Because now they like that. They connecting the dots.
Nah, for sure.
They making the connections. And they making the connections that's gonna build relationships that's gonna get these youngins out these streets, man. Because these youngins, they got one foot in, one foot out because they can't get that right click. You know what I mean?
You definitely got me thinking. I just had a mean idea come to the head.
Yeah, that's how it go.
Well, can you put
We
it
having a
on
meeting
air
of the
yet?
mind.
You gotta put it together first.
I'm gonna let you know.
We
Alright,
having a
man, let
meeting
me
of the
know.
mind.
But nah, I ain't gonna hold you, man. Giz up there in conversation, bro. But KP definitely got a strong bounce back from where he failed to, like as far as like staying off the radar.
I would say,
and all.
but for him, I would say like,
He got bounce back of the year.
No, yeah,
Giz got front run like that shine.
that's what I was
You
gonna
feel me?
say.
That
He got
come
like
home shine.
comeback of the year.
Yeah. KP definitely got that comeback of the year because I tried to tell you that was a solid project played through. Like, you feel me? But I feel like that front runner shine though, like who really came back and delivered on what everybody was expecting. Giz didn't disappoint.
Yeah, but I
the
feel like
fans.
KP was most consistent.
KP definitely was most consistent. You
Giz
feel me?
consistent.
Now Giz
I
consistent.
feel like
You
Giz
you saying
But we saying
KP
in different-
got more
songs.
Yeah,
I
in
feel like,
different rights. You
but
feel me?
Giz did have like some high quality bangers that you know.
This
what I'm saying?
year,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
the
This
songs
year,
was bigger than everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back to the Bricks was a big ass street song.
Back
Like,
to the
niggas really
Bricks
fuck with that
solidified
shit.
that
He
summer.
been
You feel me?
home longer
Yeah.
than Giz.
No, for sure.
Nah, for sure.
To be more consistent. But I'm gonna say
But I
that.
feel like this another thing though. Everybody look at artists different though.
Yeah.
Like even when I'm listening to Giz Wop, I'm feeling a certain way. When I'm listening to KP, I'm feeling a certain way. I just feel like music offer energy. You feel me?
Right,
Like
for
sure.
they giving me two different vibes though. You feel me? Like
Facts.
Giz
And you
really,
need that. You need
Giz
that.
giving you that really
Depending on
outside.
that
You feel me?
mood, you know,
KP
whatever
give you
mood
cool.
in.
You feel me? Like
Whatever liquor you drinking that day.
Right.
Nah,
You know what I
type
mean?
shit. Yeah, that's why I said, like, I feel like
that's why everybody should get along because like everybody got different energy.
different
Facts,
sounds.
facts.
But yeah, that's why I said, like, for that come home and didn't disappoint the fans when he came home and he hit the ground running. Giz for sure did that. Like, he's still running strong for sure. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna add to. I'm gonna just throw this out there. Them youngins are making so much more. They're gonna make so much more money, and the buzz is so much more attractive. They stay away from that internet bickering back and forth shit.
For sure.
Just look at how Baby J-Mo just switched his whole style up. You see what I'm saying? Music and everything. Like
I
it's
seen
like
Baby Jambo
it's
in
like,
the
oh,
store
this
going
is
shopping,
new.
buying people shit.
Yeah, look at him. He getting older. They getting older. They realize, you know, they already had House of Gold. Them some good young guys, man. You know what I mean? Those young guys are beautiful brothers, man. Right? And it's just coming out. The older they get, the more confident they get in themselves to be who they are. It's coming out. And you hear it in their music. You see it the way they moving. You see it the way they talk. You see it in the actions that they're taking. You know what I mean? You see it in the less social media trolling and social media dissing. You see it more. It's coming out more. They're getting older.
So you said they growing right now. They been
Yeah,
growing in
they
front of us.
growing. They're right in front of our eyes, man.
Okay, so
Tap in.
speaking of grown, right? Since we got Syke on the couch, right?
There we go.
Is Syke grown and saying fuck the streets with 21 Savage and now? Or is Syke
Syke been saying fuck the street.
Ooh.
Like 21 Savage and I'm saying fuck the streets.
Well, so this is Syke thing.
Okay.
Syke is supposed to still be in jail right now.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Syke had to wake up every morning wondering hoping that it was somebody coming through the door I could rob, or somebody that paper would come out fucked up that I could rob, because I needed to go to commissary. And I knew I wasn't going to be able to call home and ask for nothing. Syke know that. The Syke knows. Syke sat in jail 15 years for a murder he didn't commit and got exonerated. DNA blood evidence exonerated. So I got the right to say fuck the streets. Niggas, they trolling 21 Savage saying, oh, you talking about fuck the streets is what you talk about the streets. I'm not out here talking about killing nobody or trying to hurt nobody. If I had a gun on me, you'll never know. Because I'm not out here trying to be no bully or talking about, hey, I'm the realest nigga in it and I'm going to kill you if you flinch. I'm pushing peace. You know what I mean? I'm pushing peace, so I can say it. I ain't not went to rock bottom. I went to the depths of hell of this shit. I was buried alive. You know what I mean? I got the right to say fuck the streets. You know what I mean? And I stayed solid. Didn't bend, well, I cried a lot, but didn't bend break. You know what I mean? I didn't bend or break. And that's why no matter what Syke said or did on the internet, the streets always lift me back up. No matter what Syke said or did on the internet, name a neighborhood you ain't seen Syke going to and come out of. You know what I mean? The streets know what's real. They trolling 21 Savage because it's a question mark of whether you really been through the trenches. Ain't no question mark on my head whether I really been through the trenches. I really woke up in the middle of the night because I had to get food off of warm water when I was a child. And get an ass whooping if I tell my teacher I was hungry. Ain't no question mark on my head over who Syke is. Ain't no question. I'm written in stone that the reason they don't wear regular tennis shoes in DC jail is because of the shit I done done to people. They made new policies in DC jail because of the shit I done done to people. There ain't no question mark over my head or whether or not he got the right to say fuck the street. I can say fuck the street. Because guess what? When I sat in that motherfucking courtroom, the streets wasn't in there with me. It was United States versus leave all motherfucking Williams.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
You say fucking that case, Nah, for sure.
When I went to the motherfucking federal, when I got off the bus at the United States Penitentiary, Pollock, Louisiana, and that motherfucking lieutenant opened the door and said, hey, go find your car. And if your ass done told or somebody don't walk your ass through this double door. Guess what? It was Big Syke walking with a bedroll, praying to God that a nigga I done something to wasn't out here waiting on me on this job. I was gonna swing the shit out that bedroll. I was gonna fight with the bedroll. Back up, nigga. You know what I mean? Oh, my mama. Back up, nigga. Watch out. Help! Damn, my mama.
Oh, man.
Nah, hey, it wasn't scream for help, but like it wasn't, the streets wasn't with me, bro. You know what I mean? Them dudes from out of town, they give a fuck what neighborhood they. Where you from, Syke? I'm First and Old Street Northwest. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, they never heard of it. They never heard of First and Old Street Northwest. But they see the character and the oak of the man that I was that they was meeting. Their first impression of me, I was Syke, all right, Syke, good dude, man. The same motherfucker character in the oak that y'all met in the beginning when y'all first met me, that God damn it, how long we been, shit, when you came around Oak Street and hand over did the interview from all the way back then to now, bro. Or you could just hit my phone, man, what's up, man, what you on, man, you think you can pull up, or, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it is, bro. So, you know, Big Syke, an actual street nigga that lived it, went through the trenches of it, charged with multiple homicides. Like, you know what I mean? 21 Savage. A guy from, I don't even remember where the fuck the guy from. You know what I mean? Come to the United States, rap real good. If I rap real good, I'd be dangerous. I don't know how to rap.
Nigga said, if I rap real good,
I be like this. You know what? I got a real story to tell.
Nah, for real though.
I literally sit here man, I went on Big Mouth meeting and talked about throwing shit. Views. They loved it. What? A Glock Dookie. Man, you motherfucker right. If I can't get to you, nigga, I'm gonna stir some shit up, put it in the motherfucker pot. Put it in the bottle and squirt it at your ass.
Hey, shawty, vicious.
The
Yeah.
Glock Dookie is crazy.
Yeah, Glock Dookie.
However you gotta get a nigga.
Hey,
yeah,
I got, like, bro, I got real stories, bro. And I'm certified, verified, and everything. Like, people hear me talking and say, "Nah, Syke did that. Syke was around." If I'm telling a story, like with Big Syke story time, I'm actually telling stories of shit that niggas did in jail. And how I met niggas, and every last one posted it. Say, he ain't no lies told.
Hey, what year you going?
I went in 2000. I went in April 21st, 2008.
So was you around when the whole situation? Cause I was talking to Big Mouth and we touched on it briefly with Eon, but was you around when the whole Benny Lee Lawson situation happened?
Well, I was a kid. If Benny Lee Lawson, the guy that went up in the police station,
From around KDY?
hell nah, I was a little boy.
What do you do?
Nah, that's what I'm saying. You was alive though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was alive. Man, Benny Lee Lawson was a gangster. He was so much a gangster that the police hated him. And the police hated him so much that they went around to his friends. This is why it became law for dudes in Washington, D.C. not to take no word of the police. You can't, no matter what if you open your mouth and say, man, the police told me, a nigga look at you crazy because of Benny Lee Lawson. Like, it's concrete, it's set in stone. We don't trust nothing the police say out their mouth because the police rolled around telling that man homies he told them something. He was hot. That man went up in the police. This is why Benny Lee Lawson is the reason why the police got metal detectors in every police station right now. He went up to the police station and killed policemen because they lied on him, man, and put his life in danger. Because they was trying to get his friends to do something to him that they wouldn't try and do. So what happened was, at trial, when his men got sentenced at trial, he stood up and they gave him his honors. No, man, that man never told, never, you know what I mean? But still was dead and gone by then. He went up to that police station, man. Held court with the police by himself. Yeah. But look what the police was trying to do. The police trying to get him killed. They was trying to get his buddies to do shit to him that they wasn't trying to do. You know? Gangster.
That's the shit I be telling. Like, it be so many different stories out here that I feel like need to be shed light on.
Crazy thing about everybody going to tell it a different way.
Exactly.
Oh, well, that story is written in black and white.
He
Federal history. Like, ain't no other way you can tell that story. Like, you can try it.
Not for that.
Hold on.
Listen, though, you know,
if
like,
I read it, it says this.
Listen, no, look, I ain't trying to say nothing crazy about the story. I'm just saying, like, everybody be having different perspectives, though.
Well, listen. The only other
he walked in that
perspective
motherfucker.
is Benny Lee Lawson. The only perspectives that could be held are dead people.
Like,
Benny Lee Lawson and the dead police.
The motherfuckers that he cracked in that motherfucker.
Yeah, you. What other perspective is me? Like, who the fuck gonna come around and say, "Well, I was there too"? Lying motherfucker. It's like, man, I ain't gonna say that.
Hey, all right, so look, another thing on DC history real quick, man. How you feel about 50 Cent bringing the Wayne Perry documentary and things like that? You know they doing the it's not even the Wayne Perry documentary, but you know they doing Paid in Full, but they extending it to when they came to DC, so it's going to include Wayne Perry. And some
I'm gonna
other
say
different
this
things.
about 50 Cent, and this is my opinion. I don't respect him
Dang.
to do a Wayne Perry story
Why not?
because 50 Cent, as long as you beneficial to him, he don't care what you done in life. I look at Wayne Perry as a big homie that stood for something and that has morale. And that if 50 Cent, I look at you, I look at Wayne Perry like this. On the streets and in jail, you wouldn't have dealt with 50 Cent as a person. Because he deal with dudes that don't hold no morale, right? Why would you allow him to interview you? And if he really interviewed him, and the story that he's getting is coming from Wayne Perry. Like I even question the story, like, did this really come from Wayne? Because all these years, we never heard a Wayne Perry story actually come from Wayne. Any Wayne Perry story you find out there came from people that was around Wayne. So I question the story. Then, you know, on top of questioning the story, it's like it's 50 Cent. Like, if them boys, the father and son, if the father and son didn't you know, fall out with him, he'd still be doing documentaries and stories on them.
And let's up for 100 racks. They can't get the Big Syke story. 50 can't get it.
Oh,
100 racks.
50?
Yeah.
I'm saying I don't respect him, but for
Understand.
100 racks, he can say something
100 racks.
I just don't see Wayne
I'm saying,
Perry.
can 50 get the story for 100 racks?
So let me correct it a little bit.
This is the thing, right? This is the thing. I don't respect 50 Cent, right? I don't respect him. I don't like the way he moved, what he do, like how he, you know, like he's opportunist, right? However, I know that a dude like 50 Cent has a platform that will get the Big Syke story out there if Big Syke is the producer and the narrator of the story.
He gonna make you the narrator. Big Syke gonna be the next Morgan Freeman out this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
like, I
He
got
said
to
so.
be-
Yeah, once
I
upon a
got to
time,
be-
right?
Yeah, right. I got to listen. I got to
Oh,
be,
man.
you know what I mean? But 50 Cent, like,
So it ain't about to be about my fault. Like, let me correct it a little bit. It ain't gonna be specifically a Wayne Perry story. It's gonna be the continuation from when Alpo came to the city with Big Head Gary. So Wayne gonna be like Wayne, of course, gonna be a character in that. Big Head Gary gonna be a character in that. In the story about when Alpo was his time
it's
in DC.
entertainment.
You don't think that's gonna spread a light, more light on DC and shit
Yeah,
like
it
that?
will. It will. It's
Bro,
entertainment.
I'm guarantee you, bro.
But
50,
it ain't a real story.
Bro, it don't even matter. If 50 pick up any story from the DMV, that shit is going up. That's going to turn the whole DMV up.
Yeah, but it's not
That's going to turn you up real crazy.
Because
Telling
you
facts.
lived during that era, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
now your story is even more important that they looking for people like you that's going to tell the story. Don't let your story be different from the other person because now you even more bigger, like, because you going against it. That's just how the internet is. Like you said earlier, they be trying to play people against each other. So like I said, everybody's perspective is going to be different. So everybody's story going to be different. So it's like, I don't know, like.
I just don't respect the dude. You know what I mean? I don't respect Curtis Jackson.
he said, Kurt, he gave that nigga the government.
You know what I mean? I don't respect him.
He gonna get you some money in your pocket. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, he know how to get money. He know how to do everything he need to do. You know what I mean? But when it comes down, okay. Excuse me. Let me rephrase that. I don't respect how he gets the story, what he does with the story, and I don't respect that. Every time I turn around, I'm hearing that the stories that he's getting, the people that these stories belong to, the people who lives he's talking about, are saying that these stories are incorrect, right?
Yeah.
One. Then, once they fall out with him about telling an incorrect story, now he exposes them. I feel like the exposure should have been in the beginning. It should have been in the story. You shouldn't expose them now you done fell out or you done come through the door. Hey, this is a story of this nigga, he was a rat, and he told. And put that in that story. Don't come on and make it seem like niggas rats and told did all this.
Yeah, but
now
why
y'all fall out?
Yeah, but you gotta look at his called perspective. He might be looking at it totally different. He might be saying, man, I was giving y'all a chance. I was trying to turn y'all up. Then y'all went crazy. Now I gotta tell the truth. Now I gotta tell the truth. I was trying to throw you the alley. Now I gotta tell the truth.
You fell out with me.
I was trying to throw you the alley. I was trying to put you on, but then you start talking crazy. Now I gotta let them know the truth.
Right, now you fell out with me. Now you talk crazy.
It be like that though.
I'm going to tell the truth.
Prime example.
No, tell the truth.
It's
No.
misleading. Okay, prime example.
It's false advertising.
Prime example.
It's false advertising.
Prime example.
You misled us, bro.
What we say earlier.
What
we said earlier about Fat Trail.
Yeah.
The whole DMV looking at Fat Trail a certain way.
Yeah.
But everybody having these bad experiences with him. Yeah. Now they saying that his character this, his character that. Yeah. Why y'all ain't tell us that from the beginning before everybody bought into the hype?
Yeah.
But is it right or is it wrong, bro?
It still is wrong for sure.
This is why I say I don't respect 50 Cent and what he has done.
But I'm saying with 50,
because
he just,
you hide the truth.
Yeah, but he gave you opportunity.
To sell a story.
He gave you opportunity.
Nah, bro. That
you
ain't
fucked up the opportunity.
Bro.
None of these problems with Meech and 50 didn't happen till they started taking pics with the ops that people that 50 voicefully said he had an issue with it. Before then, it was nothing. Everything was good.
But that shit
you feel like you crossed him.
Is Big Syke willingly taking picture with his people's ops?
Yeah, they ain't done nothing weird. Hell yeah. I'm going to tell you what's wrong with the face. Listen. I don't got nothing to do with nothing you got going on.
Nah, for real.
If they ain't done nothing weird,
yeah.
I'm trying to blow up them. You was a millionaire
I feel
already.
the same way, my boy. You ain't got to tell me.
You
I feel the same way.
You was a damn near billionaire. You know how to play with money, hide money. You know how to do everything you know how to do. I don't. Because I ain't made it out of the thousandaire yet. So because I ain't made it out of thousandaire, listen, man, when I rub elbows with the right motherfucker, I'm going to rub elbows, man.
Nah, for sure.
And I expect you to respect that. Because once upon a time, when you was Curtis Jackson with, you know what I mean? Come on, man. You know, the only person I ever heard you talk bad about was John Rule. You know what I mean? Then you seen that you was good at it.
And Floyd.
Yeah, and then you seen you was good at it.
But he talked bad about everybody.
Controversy. No, that's after he seen controversy. Once he learned the internet, the game, you know, not the internet, the music, like, it was like, damn, like, controversy, like me.
It's a business, though. That's what he's supposed to do.
Trolling these niggas, rapping and trolling, like, sales, bro. Oh, shit.
He one of the original trolls?
Is he? Name one before him. Name one. Go back in time and name an original troll besides 50.
Ice Cube. He did some NWA after he fell out with them niggas.
So,
but not trolling like he was going at them niggas. He wasn't trolling. 50 took it to a different level. Like 50.
So it's a difference between dissing and
that's
trolling.
why I said Ice Cube really went at them niggas.
Right.
50 really took it to a different level with trolling. That's the difference. Like,
right.
he making skits and all that.
Yeah.
Like, 50 making skits about
you know
that
who really
shit.
made it bad though?
It's the difference.
The Game. I feel like the Game trolling 50, calling him Curtis. I feel like that shit turned shit up to a whole nother level though. Like,
That Game and 50 shit. They
Game was a street nigga, so it was like 50 couldn't go but so far with that because Game was really pulling up with
I think they really got into it.
Bloods.
Yeah, hey. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
50, one thing I will say is 50 know how to stay relevant way after music. 50 has
been all
outside
business.
of the trolling
Super
shit.
smart.
That's what I said. Outside of the trolling shit,
smart.
the business. You know what I mean?
But when it comes to storytelling, I don't respect it because you hide shit.
Okay.
Like, you can't do that, bro. You can't make me think that this dude is a great man and a hell of a man and, man, did you see? And, you know what I mean? And this, you know, you're like, well, I forgot to tell y'all he's a rat. And I'm only telling you he's a rat is because I fell out with him. What?
I can see that perspective.
Like, what the
I said that's a
fuck?
perspective,
like, you had
but
me watching these series and episodes.
why you can't look at him and give him an opportunity though?
Watch this shit,
Why you can't say he gave him an opportunity?
It was an opportunity. Definitely was a hell of an opportunity. Right?
For sure.
But guess what? It was his opportunity. Don't take the right away from me to view what I want to view. You taking shit out the story and hiding shit, you're taking away from me the right to view what I want to view.
Yeah, but that's all where they all go back
It's
to it.
false advertisement, bro.
That's part of the
It's
hustle.
a lawsuit. Everybody that watched that motherfucking story need to sue 50 Cent. Cause guess what? False advertisement.
Cause he finessed you, and that's his hustle.
False advertisement. It was false advertisement.
He sold you.
He tricked me.
He sold you.
Tricked my eyes.
Yeah.
He deceived me, man.
He a
Misled me,
storyteller.
man.
He sold you for sure.
Yeah, he a storyteller.
Yeah,
He
but
gonna
that,
live it.
but do you respect that?
Nah, yeah, I feel what you're saying. You definitely
Right?
I feel what you're saying.
It's
for
wrong.
sure.
Like when it comes to storytelling, bro, keep it all the way a buck. And if you manipulating it, you gonna run so many followers away. Because now they don't know it ain't storytelling, that's what's called.
Bullshitting.
Fairy telling.
Like
That's my whole point from the beginning.
we
Though it's
in
all about
motherfucking fairy
perspective.
tale.
Everybody
We
got
in
different
illusion.
perspective. That's what I've been saying earlier. It's all about the perspective.
Yeah,
You telling the
illusion.
story is gonna be different from him. You telling gonna be different from me. It's all about perspective.
No.
All right,
no.
so from the
But if it's
old
in
head
black and white,
he's everything
Black
black,
and
and white. All right, so from the old head perspective, what Pooh Shiesty doing? Is you happy with the first day out? Is you what he doing?
FDO.
Nah, for shit, sure.
that young nigga talking his shit, ain't he saying?
Hey, nah, hey,
I want
you
meet
stamping
young
that?
nigga.
Okay.
I want to meet that young nigga.
Okay.
That young nigga say people talk more step getting out the streets. But I ain't sorry to tell you, I'm the CEO and the main shooter. I said, young nigga here. But he been on. Went to jail on it, standing on it. He on it.
What you be liking the most though from young niggas though? Like how you be wanting them to pop it? Like what you be trying to hear?
I want them young niggas to vent. I wish that they had complete immunity from the police where they could vent. Like I really like hearing. I like hearing stories, bro. I grew up under Scarface and Tupac, bro. Like I want to hear them young niggas just going. I wish that they come out with a law where they get them youngers complete immunity, where them youngers can really go and like music becoming their therapy. Their therapy where they could just go in. Because something they could say or something they end up saying might help somebody, man. You know what I mean? Might help somebody, man. Or might lead somebody to doing some crazy shit. But you never know. But I like hearing the stories, and you could tell like the holding back. You could tell like I want to say something more, but I ain't gonna say it because you know
that Rigo coming down the line.
yeah, Rigo. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, it's like they'll stop and you be like, damn, I know it's more to this story. You know what I mean? But I like listening to them young niggas talk their shit. You know what I mean? Talk your shit. And I just wish that them youngers had complete immunity, man. That's why so many people fuck with Dirt. Because Dirt talked and Dirt went more in depth than a lot of these youngers now do. But what Dirt do when he come on the track? This is all caps.
Like shit. And start
This
singing
is-
to your ass. You hear me?
This is all
Hey,
caps.
do none of that
And
shit.
he tell you, I speak to the streets and I speak to the real niggas.
Do you think he gonna win this case?
I pray he do.
You think it's a chance?
I pray he do. Because Dirk ain't out here right now trying to kill nobody. Dirk ain't picking up no gun trying to hurt nobody. You know what I mean?
That ain't what they
And
saying.
guess what? Dirk not picking up a gun
They ain't say
himself.
Dirk doing it though. They said he got.
Dirk not out here picking up a gun himself and trying to kill nobody.
Not itself, but
But guess what that case just told him? Stop. If Dirk is running around trying to hurt somebody or paying people to hurt somebody, guess what that case just told him?
yeah.
Stop.
You think he learning something right now?
Allah has set him down and talking to him because he wasn't able to talk to him on the street. Dirk was moving around. But now he talking to him and telling him, look, hey, you thought you was slick, right? Thought you was, if allegedly this is what he was doing. Thought you was slick, you thought you was moving around, moving pieces. You thought you was being, playing the backfield. You thought you was masterminding some shit, right? Look what it got you. Look what your friends are doing to you. Stop. Ain't nothing like getting that rude awakening to stop. And then getting the second chance.
So you feel like he feeling nervous right now?
Hell yeah,
Any nigga in that situation gonna be nervous.
I'm just saying, like we don't really know the real, like.
Man, you know what's crazy?
Like everybody be painting a story though, like it's the job. It's
That
the
man,
process.
they telling that man he gonna die in jail.
I said that's their job though, but we don't know like we don't know what's true, what's not true.
You ain't gonna know till that shit hit court. Once that shit really start going to trial, that's when all the real facts and all the
right. You don't know if they got any like real evidence besides witnesses, like for as like, did we hear a phone call? Did we got text messages saying that you did it? Like they don't really know for real. All they got is somebody that's gonna testify that maybe that's what they saying, but it's not 100% sure with his cousin OTF Monty.
Niggas doing it for the views, bro. Until that
like
shit
you don't
go
really
to
know what's
trial,
going on.
Niggas gonna say
that's what happened with the Young Thug case though. The Young Thug trial, before they went to trial, they said everybody on YSL was telling
they say, yeah,
they're done.
exactly.
Next thing you know, they went to trial. YSL Woody telling all type of crazy lies on the story. Then you got everybody else that's like they can't remember nothing. And then niggas end up going home early. So I feel like you never know.
When it come to him being nervous, bro, niggas get locked up and haven't even lived yet. And they sit in jail and tell stories about fucking little anything like little wild little shithead bras. Like, man, I was fucking the shit out of this little dirty bitch. Pussy stinked a little bit, but I was, you know what I mean? Like they sitting in jail right now telling these stories. Right? Little petty man, I robbed a nigga for $300. Like these are stories they sitting in jail telling. Like that's all they experience, right? Talking about a multi-millionaire, bro. That had the whole world behind him. Do you know what type of stories he got to tell? Like what he wants to get back to the street to? And hats off to him because he's staying solid. He even know in the back of his mind, he like this. Man, I got all this shit out there. Indy out here, she cutting up. You know what I mean? Like, I got all this out there that I could go home to. Dirk doesn't have to rap another day of his life. He'll be set for life, bro. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? He said, man, I'm Dirk, man. The voice of the streets, man. I ain't about to do no snitching, man. I'm going to sit in here and hold on and pray to Allah.
He can't even snitch though.
How can he?
He the big dog. They don't want nobody else but Dirk.
Shitting me. You must don't know how snitching go.
He can snitch on some nigga. What?
You must don't know how
snitching
go.
Dirk the big dog, man.
The big dog?
It's Dirk.
Can snitch on the little dogs.
Nah, you can snitch.
Yeah, on my mother.
Yeah,
you got to go down the roster.
You
never heard of Rafe Evans?
I understand, but
have you ever heard of Rafe Evans?
For sure.
Man.
In the dirt
Rafe Evans was the kingpin. He was the big dog. What Rafe Evans do? Get his mother out of jail and all that other shit. Rafe Evans told him some little dog. You tripping. You mean the big dog? The big dog can tell on some little dog, and they gonna take them little dogs. Especially when it comes to homicides, bro. Murders? Oh, my God. Oh, they would cut you a deal so motherfucking fast. They don't give a fuck what position in the food chain you got. Homicide? You can tell us about the homicide? Oh, man.
Nah.
That's what Wayne Prairie did.
So listen, no matter how big you is.
I mean, excuse me, not Wayne. Rafe Evans. I'm so sorry, Wayne. So sorry, big homie. Rafe Evans did. Rafe Evans.
So no matter how like big your stock is or whatever, as long as you give up the real people that do it, you saying that's what people that the police really want, the person that really did it.
They want you to believe. That's movies and false storytelling. This is why I don't like what 50 Cent do. That's false storytelling.
You think the police
buy
into
that? They make it seem like the big dogs can't tell them nobody.
Did the police buy into that?
What?
Stuff like 50 Cent do, you feel like they pay?
No, the police, FBI know. They know how this shit go. It's like I know how this shit go. It's like if you want me to go down the list of how it go, how many big dogs and told on the little dog? Look at El Chapo. El Chapo started telling them little dogs. Why you think they secured them and put them in that maximum safe security and all that shit, man? El Chapo started telling them little dogs. Rafe Evans was the big dog. Started telling them little dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, man, you want me to keep going down the list?
Nah, I believe for sure.
Sammy the Bull, #1 killer, big dog.
Sammy the Bull.
Started telling them other little killers. They wanted Sammy the Bull. Sammy the Bull was the #1 hit man for the mob. The #1. But because Sammy the Bull started telling them other murders, and he got complete immunity for telling them the murders that he committed. Get that man complete immunity for telling them the shit he did. Hey, come on, them big dog. I don't know that. So that like to think that them big dogs ain't telling them little dogs, it's crazy. Because throughout history, in the real court system, in the real world, big dog telling the little dog, especially when it comes to that murder game. And them little dogs go to jail for a very long time. And the big dogs cut deals on my mother.
Damn.
On me, right?
Chill, man. I said, like you legendary right now on the red couch is legendary right now. Like I know how big Big Syke is. You feel me? Play know how big Big Syke is. Like every time you pull up, it's appreciative because
I appreciate y'all.
I feel like your story deep, and even for me just listening, I be talking to a lot of people. Like I ain't never heard nobody go against you.
Yeah.
So I feel like your shit
real.
legit for like DC. Don't play that shit. Like they be calling niggas out for sure.
Yeah, facts.
And then the stuff that I do here is not like about your character. It's just about like bullshit. You feel me?
Yeah. The only flaw in my character was getting on the internet and going about the internet the wrong way. Learning from the wrong person. You know what I mean? And matter of fact, I want to take this time to apologize to everybody I ever rubbed the wrong way or talked bad about. Thinking that I needed to do this to get the following so I could attack. My mind was so hell-bent on I'm going to get this one person. You know what I mean? And I need the followers to do that. I need the followers. I need the algorithm. I need this. So let me, but man, I was wrong. Like, that shit was anything. Facts. Because it ain't do nothing but put a question mark on my motherfucking career. Something that I spent the whole lifetime to perfect. You know what I mean?
Like, you got lost in the internet?
I got lost in it.
Lost in the sauce.
I'm back now. You know what I mean? Tightening that motherfucker.
You ain't heard nothing from your job?
You know what's crazy? We gonna keep this under the head. But I'm gonna say this, man. There are people, in that work life, in them companies and organizations, more loyal than the street niggas. On my mother.
That was your first question. What about fuck the streets?
On my mother.
That's
on
why
my mother. There are people that will go to work, wake up every morning, go to work, and don't want nothing to do with the streets, and they ain't never been in the streets. More loyal than street niggas. My mother, street niggas told on me, put me in jail, and ain't done nothing for me.
Real shit, man. So going in, we wrapping up 2025, man. 2026, man. Come on, what's the message to wrap up the year? We need Big Syke message. We need the Big Syke end of the year wrap up. You hear me?
Influential.
Yeah, what's the message?
Polarizing. Dropping January 1st. Pop it.
Come on, tell them people what's up.
I was the old with him, but the new, man.
That's the message for the year?
Yeah, not the old, but
okay.
That whatever went wrong 2025, whatever you got caught up in that you shouldn't been caught up in, right? Let it go, Chanel. Let it go.
That's it right there. Let it go.
Let it go.
That's it. Let
it go.
That's it right there. Let it go.
Nobody bring it to you. Don't even let nobody talk you into reflecting on it. It's over with. If somebody say, man, in 2025, didn't you go through it? Didn't you have? Look at them, look them dead in the eyes and tell them, man, you know, that's old, man. We talking about now. You know what I mean? We ain't even dwelling on the past. When you going through hell, you keep going. You don't stop and burn yourself up. You know, you going through hell, you keep going, man. You know, keep going, Snip. Long as you got breath, man, in your body, man, there's more to come.
I like it. New growth in 2026. I like it.
Yeah, straight up.
Hey, look at what, like 12:59, 11:59. That's what we need to drop right here.
Yeah, the Big
Let me know,
Syke.
play. What we doing?
Yeah, New Year's Day, that message, we gotta get the Big Syke PSA for the people.
Happy New Year.
You hear me? Big from Big Syke. Right. Nah, that's all right for shit show, man. 2026, man. It's a lot of new content, a lot of things rolling out, man. We got a lot of shit in store for shit show, man.
The shit show.
Yeah,
Big Mount Media.
you know
Coming
that.
through more often, man.
Nah, for
I'm gonna
shit
be the
show.
motherfucking old time on the motherfucking Counts Big Mount Media, man.
We gotta get Syke weigh in on all the shit going on in the world.
Yeah,
you hear me?
facts.
We need that. Yeah.
Facts. My perspective, goddamn.
Hey,
Old time
hey, look,
perspective.
just say less. We gonna see what we doing.
Nah, for
Just say
shit
less.
show, man. Get us up
Big
over
Mouth
that
said
hump.
perspective, goddamn. We gonna be
We
a
out.
perspective.